The national health insurance. South Africa is the most unequal country in the world. And to tackle this inequality, the government has created a bill ebizwa ngokuthi i-National Health Insurance. Under this bill, every citizen has equal access to healthcare, black or white, young or old, male or female, rich or poor. Sonke have the same access to healthcare. So ama-critics are criticizing the government ukuthi wena you want to collapse the private healthcare as you collapsed the public healthcare. Yangithola? I-government ithi no. Firstly, the public healthcare is not collapsing. Yabo? And secondly, the public healthcare is underfunded and overburdened by disease and by the population, because 80%, 84% of the population uses public healthcare and 60% of the population uses private healthcare. 80% of our health specialists, abo doctor, ama nurse, abantu be-ambulance, 80% yalabo bantu labo are in the private sector and only 20% yalabo bantu labo are in the public sector. So the public sector is overburdened by government. Yabo? To emphasize ukuthi the public sector is not collapsing, i-government ithi eSouth Africa 1.2 million women fall pregnant every year. 1.2 million women fall pregnant every year. Kuleyo 1.2 ladies who fall pregnant every year, only 140,000 give birth in the private healthcare and 1,060,000 give birth in the public healthcare. And again, the public healthcare has only 20% of ama human resources. I-government ithi eSouth Africa 6.6 million of South Africans have HIV, and kulo 6 million South Africans abane-HIV, 3.5 million South Africans get help from the public sector, and only 200,000 get help from the private sector. And ungakhohlwa 80% of our health specialists wethu are in the private sector and only 20% are in the public sector. To further emphasize ukuthi i-government, the public sector is not collapsing, i-government ithi 400,000 people are treated from TB each year. Yabo? And in the entire country, everyone who has TB goes to the public sector. Whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, everyone in South Africa goes to the public sector if you have TB. The government did it from 2009. The cure rate for TB was 67%. 2016, it was 85%. As a sign of the government, the public sector, the public healthcare is not collapsing. It is just overburdened. To further emphasize the government, actually, the current health system okwamanje ayisebenzi. I-government calls it the Rolls-Royce health system. Yabo? Why the government is calling it the Rolls-Royce health system? It claims ukuthi like a Rolls-Royce, only a few people can afford it. Yabo? Even though we corner, but only a few people can afford it. Government, it is 16% of the population, 16% of the population have access to private healthcare. 84% of the population do not have access to private healthcare. 84% of Tina have to go to the public sector. So, good 16% of the population, their national budget for health is 4.4% of the GDP, regardless of which they are 16%. Whereas the 84% of the population, their yearly budget for healthcare is 4.1% of the GDP. So the 16% is spending more on healthcare, more than the 84%. So the government uses an example of a Johannesburg, but in Johannesburg there's a private hospital which is withheld. There's a private hospital which is withheld. It withheld has 30 specialized gynecologists. One hospital has 30 specialized gynecologists, whereas eLimpopo, in the entire province, has only 7 specialized gynecologists. And the lama 7 specialized gynecologists have to work in 40 hospitals. In Mpumalanga, 6 specialized gynecologists working in 33 hospitals. In Northwest, 7 specialized gynecologists working in 22 hospitals. So think about this, kancane. Like 7 gynecologists working in 40 hospitals, whereas in one hospital, eJozi, 30 gynecologists are working in one hospitals. So that thing is unsustainable. The government ithi kwaze kwafika Cuba. Cuba had to come to rescue us. It is actually the private healthcare system le ecollapsayo, not the public sector. The private healthcare system is subsidized by the government in 46 million every year. How can you say a system is working if it kicks out 84% of the population? A system cannot work if it excludes 80% of the population. Government cost in the private sector is spiraling out of control. And in the private sector, if like when you don't have your medical aid or you have cash, if you figure ambulance owner by the private company, iyakwazi ukukushiya because you cannot afford transport cash to pay the hospital, or because you do not have medical aid. And mind you, in South Africa, manje, like people are fighting, like iTutula is fighting abantu for healthcare, yabo, and the people are saying iTutula is wrong. Everyone should have access to healthcare, yabo. So it doesn't make any sense to have ama companies in South Africa denying South Africans healthcare. So at the government, I think in 2002, there were 141 medical aid schemes, yabo. Manje there are only 83. It's a sign ukuthi the private healthcare sector is collapsing. The government countries which have implemented the national health insurance is UK. UK implemented in 1948. However, they don't call it national health insurance, but it's a national health system. In Japan, implemented in 1961. In Mexico, by implementing in 2001. Yabo. Then there is also Brazil, there is Ghana, and there is Rwanda. Yabo. So writing of national health access or national health coverage is not something a new or something a unique to South Africa. It is actually a global phenomena. So what do you think about healthcare? Do you think government is right by signing this bill into law and giving everyone equal access to healthcare? Or do you think certain people should have access to healthcare, or certain people should have specialized access to healthcare, whereas those who do not afford healthcare should bangaguli?